Welcome to Hang Out with Me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Welcome to Hang Out with Me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I am Anastasia Fishner and I welcome you to Hang Out with Me. Today's theme is going to be interesting. Guess what? Today's theme is entitled Is Love Wicked? What do you think about love? Is love wicked? Is love kind? Is love patient? Is love long suffering? How do you define love? I mean, what is your definition of love? I know there is no generally admired or accepted definition of love. Or that is There is no definition of love that is generally accepted in the whole world. But what do you define love? I mean, what do you define as love? What is love to you? And what do you think is actually love? Now let's be practical right now. We know the scriptures that says that God is love, and so God is the definition of love now. But I just want to talk about love. I mean, your affection with somebody. So we want to talk about what does it mean to say that you love somebody? What does it mean to you? That's what I want to. That's not where I want us to go. But the topic today says, "Is love wicked?" So I want us to share this thread. Let's know where you're joining from, and also let me know if you can hear me. God bless you. Tell me where you're joining me from, and let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. So please share, 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 share. Thank you everyone for joining. And today we're talking about, is love really wicked? Is love wicked? Oh, thank you, man of God. Thank you, Bishop Mike Ibitoye. Thank you for joining, Sam. So delighted to have you. I think you're the first person to join today. Wow, glory be to God. Let everybody join. Let me know where you're joining from. Please mention where you're joining from. Bishop Mikey Bitoye is joining from Germany. Welcome, Bishop. And how is Germany going? I hope you're enjoying your stay in Germany. God bless you, sir. Thank you for joining. Let me know who is there again. Let me know who is live. Let me know who has shared. Please share. Should we wait for other people to join? I have so much to share this morning. So invite them to join. And as we invite them, I have not so much time to spend here, but my little 30 minutes will be worthwhile by God's grace. So let's go into the topic. Let's see what the topic today is about. The topic is saying, is love wicked? Is love wicked? What does love mean to you? Is love wicked to you? Is love kind to you? Does love segregate? Is it love that is wicked? Is it love that is kind? What do you think is love? Tell me. And if you like to join me live, I would like to share my studio link. If you like to join, if you like to share your view, here is my studio link to join. So if you like to join, I just shared my studio link on the comment section. That is the studio link to join. If you click on the link, you'll be joining me live here on the studio. If you like to join, I repeat, I'm just putting my studio link on the comment section. So if you like to join me live, click on the section and you'll be connected. But you have to give the app access so that you'll be connected so that you can show. But if you don't want to show your video, your face, you can also connect by showing your audio. And if you like to contribute, you can say, I like to contribute by audio. Then I'm going to call you. So if you like to contribute, write in the comment section, I would like to contribute. If you like to contribute by video, click on the link in the comment section. If you like to contribute by audio, you don't want to show your face, just tell me I want to call. Then I will call you on WhatsApp and I'll put your voice here so that everybody can hear your voice. Thank you very much. Bishop said he's enjoying Germany. Thank you. Welcome to Germany. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. More grace, sir. In Jesus' mighty name. Let's know who else has joined. And before we start, so today we're talking about, is love wicked? Is love wicked? Some people, I don't want to just conclude that, okay, fine, love is wicked or love is not wicked. What do you think about it? Do you think love is wicked? Do you think love is not wicked? Put in the comment section. But I want to, I want to let us know that before we can actually say if love is wicked or not, we should be able to know what the definition of love is to us. You know, some people define love according to what they've been through. Some people define love according to the experience they've had. Some people define love according to their past, their relationship pains and hurts. You know, so how do you define love? Do you define love from the angle of what you've been through, or do you define love from the angle of what it is? But I think for us to get a real definition of love, we should define love for what it is. We should define love for what it is. We don't define love because of what we have been through. You know, love is just like is love is just like a godly term and is a sacred virtue. Yes, love is a spiritual gift. You know, it's part is one of the fruits of the spirit. So it is a definite spiritual gift, you know. So because of that, it should have also a definite and it should have a definite definition, you know. So but I just wanted but so many things define the things that we define. For example, some people define something because of what they believe in. So your faith could be connected to what your definition might be about the concept of love. So what's your faith? Or your belief might also, your belief system might also be connected to what the definition of love is. So what is your belief system? So, you know, so now when we also talk about the definition of love, we see that also that our culture could also affect the definition of love. Our culture, yes, could also affect the definition of love. That's why it's also difficult to try to bring your own principles about love to somebody that is already that is already indifferent because of the way he or she because of this person's culture. So it's also difficult as a counselor, as a marriage counselor like me. Sometimes it's also difficult to render individual principles and solutions to people's relationship issues because of what their culture. So we have to find out what your background is. Want to find out what your orientations are, and because from there we can be able to help you, and you be able to help yourself define what you want. So what do you define as love, and is love wicked? So, and I said love does not segregate, and everything that segregates is kind of attached to entanglement. You know, so if love does not segregate and anything that tries to segregate is attached to entanglement, we can easily say that love is not that really wicked. Love is not wicked. Love is not wicked, you know, because but entanglement can make you react in a negative way to like kind of retaliate what someone has done to you. So and when you do that, it's not as if you're doing it with love or out of love, because true love does not even hurt, and true love does not rejoice in someone else being hurt. So how do you know a true love? True love does not rejoice in somebody's pain. So if you have true love for somebody and that person is passing through stuff, you won't be the one rejoicing when the person is depressed. So true love does not agree to laughing at your partner when he or she is passing through stuff. So if true love does not rejoice in guilt, if true love does not rejoice in the pain of one's partner, then it means that true love cannot actually be wicked. So why do people say love is wicked if actually it's not entanglement? So those love wants okay, let me not go there. So those, what are the things that can actually bring those ills or ill treatment in a relationship? Those things could be one, they could be uncommunicated desires, they could be uncommunicated emotions. There could be uncommunicated expectations. There could be uncommunicated want that you did not, those things that you did not communicate to your partner, and it will cause that thing, those things might cause you suffering. They might cause you suffering, and at the edge of trying to pretend or trying not to communicate, you're already bottling up some emotions that can really outburst later and cause you pain. And when those pains now finally happens, you think, oh, love is wicked. Love is really wicked. This what this person did to me. What but the problem that actually led you to that realm of outburst is the problem of not being able to communicate what you want. Like a man that needs affection, and you refuse to communicate the affection you need to your partner. She might not be able to get all that you need. You think, oh, she will understand. No. Sometimes women do not understand. Likewise, men, sometimes men do not understand. So for you to make sure that your partner really understands you, you have to communicate your desires to him or her. You have to communicate your expectations. What are the things that you expect him or her to do? You have to communicate that. You have to communicate your emotions to him. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to, like, for example, a man, a husband, let me just say, a husband trying to seduce the wife for a sexual relationship, or for the sexual intercourse, and the wife is not like responding, and the husband will just say, anytime I make the move, she doesn't even respond. She doesn't want me. But there should be some things that you should also do. For example, when you try to make the move for you to arouse your partner to have a sexual time intercourse or whatever with her, and she's not responding, there could be some other desires that she has at that moment. And have you also thought about yourself, like, okay, fine, maybe she has other desires, and that there are some emotions that she has at that moment that's making her know to also get connected to arousement. So have you also talked about that? Then if you think about that, then you'll be able to communicate your desires. So how do you do that? You try to, like, invest into the realm of your partner's emotion by also asking question. Hey, what are you thinking about? Hey, what about this? What about that? What do you think this time we have, it would be nice to do? What do you think about? What do you want to do right now? What are you so occupied thinking about right now? And when the partner opens up, then you begin to learn more about your partner's present emotion, and what desires that your partner wants at that very moment. So and with that, you'll be able to understand your partner. You'll be able to know her body language. You'll be able to know his body language. And when you do that, when you try to arouse your partner in the future, you will see the person will just kick. It will either say, oh, I'm interested, or I'm not interested, or I don't have that time. So you've been able to, like, read the mind of your partner. It's like a psychological thing. So also, when we have relationship affairs with our partners, and we want something and it's not forthcoming, sometimes it's not the partner's fault, it's our fault. It's our way of communicating that thing to our partner. Sometimes we want a nice meal. For example, you want your partner to you want to go out with your partner to get a nice meal. I mean, you go out and to eat and something like that. You wanted to eat something else, and she wanted to eat something else. Then how will you be able to communicate what you want to suit her? Because sometimes maybe she wants to go to Chinese restaurant, and you want to go to a Greek restaurant. So how will you be able to correlate her mind so that to dance into your tone going to Chinese? So it has to do with a way of trying to, like, communicate your affection to your partner in such a way that your partner will love the voice at the verge of you opening up. So, what kind of voice do you use to get that? Your voice is very important. Some people want something from you, and they own it as if it is an obligation that you must give it to them. They have this kind of entitlement personality that, hey, I want to take you to a Chinese restaurant, you must go there and eat. Hey, I want to take you to German restaurant, you must go there and eat. So relationship goals are not like obligatory, like a mandatory, like you must. It is a way of you trying to like cajole or rather lobby. And lobbying in this place is not really for pretense, but is really for you to be able to win your partner's trust and, of course, affection. So you have to do with love, and in such a way, you have to know the kind of voice that you can use to grab your partner. But that's not where we're going into. We're asking question today. We're asking, is love wicked? Let me know who has joined. I cannot read comments. Please let me see if you have any comments. Just put the put a comment in the put your comments in the comment section so that I can also read through. Bishop Mike says love is tangible, love is real. Correct. Love is tangible, love is real. And that's it. If love is tangible and love is real, then what is the wickedness in love? Why people say love is wicked? For me, I don't believe that anything that is calm, anything that I believe, for me, I believe that anything that is calm, anything that is calculated, anything that is centered on agape, anything that is secured, anything that you have secured on, there is no wickedness in it. There's no wickedness. There's no wickedness in love if it's secured. There's no wickedness in love if the love is calculated. There's no wicked in love if the love is calm. There's no wicked in love if the love is secured. If you have security in your partner, there's no wickedness there. If the love is agape, there is no wickedness. And most importantly, if the love is unconditional, there is no wickedness there. I think why love becomes wicked is because like people tend to attach something into their love affairs. They attach a condition into their love affair. A condition in such a way like if you love me, if you give me so thing, I'm gonna love you. So when the person that promises to give them some things, when the person that promises to give them something did not fulfill the promise, what happens? The person that it was promised began to say, hey, this person is wicked. This person is wicked. It's because you actually entered into that relationship with the notion of getting something. You entered into that relationship with the notion of getting something, and at the end of the day, you were not able to get what you wanted, and you begin to say, oh, the love is really wicked. Love cannot really be that wicked, or love is not wicked if you entered into that love affair without any string attached. So that is unconditional love. It's just like the Lord loving the world, even while we're sinners, He loved us and sent His Son. So there should be a kind of unconditional way of loving, but settling for marriage, there should be some other conditions that you check. That's why I did a topic last week, which I entitled Love is Not Enough for Marriage. So because there are other things that you have to also get in touch with. If you missed that broadcast, you can go back to my YouTube at Anastasia Fish Night. The video is on YouTube or on Facebook. You can also go watch it. So today we're talking about love is wicked. So I'm just, in my own opinion, I'm just trying to say that anything that is of agape, there is no wickedness in it. And so that's why you have to present a two way of kindness in your relationship. There should be two way of kindness in your relationship, 100% kindness in your relationship. And of course, thoughts of love should put smile on your face. And when you thought of somebody's love and it's putting smile on your face, the love is calculated, the love is calm and secured. But when you talk about love and it's putting sadness on your face, maybe that kind of love is not real love. Is just like enchantment. It's just like an entanglement. It's just like an infatuation. It's just like a bottled up emotion that needed to burst out and might just explode and cause havoc. So, what do you think about when you think about him? You Does he put smile on your face? What do you think about when you think about her? Does she put smile on your heart? If yes, then the love is beautiful. Then what do you do also when you're in a relationship mood and you're in a relationship and you have sometimes that you're stressed up, you have headaches and all that? What do you think can help in removing those kind of wicked acts or wicked feeling? Now, my own idea, you have to feel whenever you feel like you're pressured, whenever you feel like you have headaches, whenever you feel like you're giving up, especially when you're married, get time to hug your partner. That's a remedy. Number one, get time to hug your partner. Hug when you feel pressurized. Hug when you feel headaches. Hug when you feel you cannot take it any longer. Hug. And when you hug them, make sure you have this kind of body contact that will tell you how you started. You know how you started? You started with a thought of love that puts smile on your face. So when you hug, you remember how you started. And I know your partner is going to reciprocate, and your union will be also in a better mood. Hug your partner. If it's going to be a time to shed tears on his shoulder. Shed tears on our shoulder. Forgive yourselves on your shoulders before you go spreading your problems to the third party. Try to forgive yourself on your shoulder, on his shoulder. Put your head on his shoulder. Hold him, and try to forgive yourselves. That will bring that will take away any form of wickedness that love might be defined later. Because when those things are not sorted, love becomes wicked. So, and you now begin to say, oh, does he really love me before? Does he really love me? But real love has no wickedness in it. It's only the human flesh that allows wickedness to breed in. And as a spiritual being, you have also right to cast out the wickedness. I mean, cast out the wickedness when it comes to separate your relationship. Cast out the wickedness away, and the wickedness will leave. Now, cruel. Now, some people just like, is love really wicked? But I would like to say that love is not really wicked. What is wicked is cruel relationship. Some people jump into relationship without getting to know the characters of their partners, without getting to know how cruel their partners are. So when they find out, they feel like, hey, this man is something else, this woman is something else. So when they find out, it's already too late. So they target love is wicked. Sweetheart, love is not wicked. Love is the sweetest thing you can ever think about. That's why the scripture says that love is the greatest. Love is the sweetest thing that you can ever think about. But when you are in a cruel relationship, a cruel relationship is a pain and hurt based relationship. A relationship that is definitely marked with pain, and that pain is not love. You're in a relationship, you're always crying. You're in a relationship, your heart is always panting. Whenever you see your so-called relationship partner, you're panting, you're afraid, you have sleepless nights, you have constant tears, run for your life. That is wickedness, and that is not love. So run for your life. God's love does not replace evil. God's love does not replace wickedness. God's love does not replace what's it called? God's real love doesn't mean wickedness. God's real love is not wickedness. So God's real love is agape love. God's true love is kindness. God's true love is caring. God's true love is uh, being there for each other. God's true love is providing for each other. God's true love is like helping your partner, you know. And how do you know that? You know that when you feel this kind of welcomeness, when you feel this kind of solemnity, when you feel this kind of sacred holiness, when you feel this kind of peace that comes from your spouse, from your partner, you know that there's actually something different about this person. You know that anytime you see him, you feel at home. Anytime you see her, you feel at home. You know that this person is truly gonna be there for you. This person is truly gonna work out things with you in the future, and this person is truly somebody that you can say yes is the love of your life. So that person doesn't have anything to do with hurt. I mean, there could be some time of argument, no doubt, but after argument, what comes should be solution and moving forward. So if you can, settle your scores and move forward in love, then love will be seen in both of you. But before you can go into relationship, it's also very paramount, or rather important, for you to also get to know your partner's definition of love. Like I said in the beginning of this broadcast, that love is defined. People define love according to their culture, according to their tradition, according to what they've been through, according to their belief system, their faith, and all that. So it's also very important for you to find out your partner's definition of love before you go into love affair. When you find out their definition of love before trying to fall in love or grow in love with them, that will also help you to determine if that love is going to be good or if that love is going to be wicked. How you define love determine who you're going to find out. How you define love will determine who you're gonna live with and who you're gonna take with in your love journey. Do you define love as from the do you define love based on your past hurts? Do you define love based on your past pains? Then you're gonna get healed. Are you still nursing the wounds of your past relationship or experience? Let yourself get healed. Get healed and get new definition of love before you start to love again. Get healed and get new definition of love before you start to love again. Because if you go into a new relationship with the wounds of the past relationship, love is definitely going to be wicked. Love is definitely going to be wicked. It's like you're going to retaliate someone that's never hurt you. Remember, and another question is, have you forgiven your ex? Have you forgiven your ex? Love becomes wicked when you go about with unforgiveness. Love is wicked when you go about with unforgiveness of your exes. So you have to forgive your ex. You have to stop nursing the wounds of your past relationship with your ex. You have to allow yourself get healed before you can start to love again and go into another relationship. Because if you do not forgive your ex, you're going into a new relationship with the notions of wounds and pains that you've been through. So you're going there to torment the new person. Learn to forgive your ex, because if you don't forgive your ex, your next relationship affairs might be wicked. And that's why you see people, they marry the first time, they marry the second time, they marry the third time. They keep going, they keep counting. They say they are unlucky in relationship. Beloved sweetie, you aren't unlucky. You just need to be healed. And not only be healed, you need to be completely and totally healed before you can proceed. Do not be in a hurry. Get yourself cleansed. Get yourself cleansed from the touches of what you've been through, and allow the Holy Spirit to also teach you and help you heal. And when you totally heal, then you can go into another relationship. And love can also be wicked if the people in love do not know the worth of the woman. You are a man, you are in love, and you do not know the worth of your woman. That love could be wicked. You are a woman and you are in love, and you do not know the dignity of a man. That love could be wicked. Because when you go into a relationship with somebody you do not recognize the dignity of a man. Do you know what it means to be a real man? It's not like I'm praising men, but come on. Do you know what it means to be a real man? A real man that provides for his family, a real man that is a great manager, a head of the family, a real man that supports emotionally with all his strength. A real man, do you know the dignity of a real man? Sweetie, you have to find out the dignity of a real man and you have to respect that for you to have a man that will also be that real man too. So look out for a man, look out for the dignity in a man and respect that. When you do that, love will be kind, love will be beautiful, and love will not be wicked. And of course, so many men, they go into the relationship with the notion of I don't care who you are, and that kind of relationship will not last. That kind of relationship that you don't care who your wife is, who your wife is, you don't respect her worth, then that kind of relationship is gonna be wicked because you just be there trying to oppress. So do you know the worth of a woman? Do you know the worth of a woman? As a man, do you know the worth of a woman? If you know the worth of a woman, then you will love her. And if you love her, respect will also abound in the family. So be careful of people who do not be careful of people who do not respect your worth. Be careful of people who do not respect your dignity as a man. Be careful and stay away from them. And of course, before I round up, I want to say this. Have you ever seen a sadist? A sadist desires happiness from the pains and the unhappiness of others. Run away from such people. If you're in a relationship and the person is always looking out for a way that you get, a way that he or she is gonna laugh at you when you fall short, that is a red flag. That is a red flag. Somebody that is always looking out for a way that you fall short and say, "Hey, I've told you, you will see. I've told you that." That is a red flag because if you eventually marry that person, you're gonna end up a miserable a relationship. And God doesn't want you to have a miserable relationship. That's why you should stay away from a sadist. It's either you tell the sadist who he is and let him repent of his sadism, if there is something like that, and begin to appreciate people and begin to pull people up instead of pull you down. So don't look out for somebody that's going to pull you down. Look out for somebody that is going to pull you up. Because if you go into a relationship with a sadist, that love is going to be wicked. A love with a sadist is going to be wicked because when you're depressed, the sadist is going to be clapping. He's going to be happy. He's going to be rejoicing in your weakness. Remember, the scripture says love is the greatest. Love is kind. Love is beautiful. Love is what everybody wants. Love is what you want to give. There are so many great things like faith, like hope, but love is indeed the greatest. So when you think about love, take away wickedness out of it. When you think about love, think about how you can be a caring partner. When you think about love, think about how you can be a providing partner. When you think about love, think about how you can be the person that God created you to be. Somebody that will be loving, somebody that will be able to listen to the desires of other people and help them accomplish. Somebody that will be able to pull someone else up, supporting system. Are you ready to be a supporting system? That's the attribute of love. Are you ready to be a voice that comforts people? That is the attribute of love. Are you going to be somebody that will lift somebody up? That is the attribute of love. Are you going to be gracious? That would be the attribute of love. Are you going to be the one that will understand another person? That is the attribute of love. Are you going to be the one that will also give people chance and be patient to also hear from their own side. That is the attribute of love. And sweethearts, if you go with these good attributes of love, love is definitely going to be beautiful. Love is definitely going to be uh, awesome, and love is definitely going to be um, um, beautiful, because you have the courageous spirit to always pull through and help your partner succeed. So look out for somebody that wants to help you succeed, and that kind of person is somebody that can build a future with you. I'm Anastasia Fishner, and I hope I've been able to um, um, pour out my heart to you this morning concerning this topic. Love is wicked. So what do you think about what I've said today? Is love really wicked? Is love workable? Put them in the comment section. Thank you all that have joined today. I can see so many people join, but I cannot read your comments. So I'm sorry, I'm not able to read your comment. So I'll try to read your comment later if the system allows me. And of course, if you have any question, put them in the comment section. And when I read through later, I can also respond, and I will respond to your comments. Okay. God bless you. And for those of you that have shared, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Bishop, for joining. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for all those people that I can see. I'm sorry I can't mention your names, but later I'm going to also comment, respond to your comments. So God bless you all. And I'll see you next time on Hang Out with Me. Love is beautiful. Love is good. Love is not wicked. Stay in that consciousness, and your love life will also be beautiful. God bless you.